Hey everybody, welcome to Moonstone RC Designs. This video is just going to be a little bit of a walkthrough for people who have just got their ddf-350 Dumbo radio and aren't really sure how to set up your car for it. I didn't find any really videos I liked online walking through sort of the basics, so I figured I'd just make a quick video on how to do that. So let's get started. Power on your radio. Okay, we're starting completely fresh. This isn't bound or anything to it. You have two buttons here. You have this button that'll switch you between your main screen and your menu screen. Then you have a dial that is also a button to select. Okay. First thing I want to do is I'm going to be setting this up for my arm of granite. I'm going to hit the power button to bring me to the menu. I will scroll down to transmitter settings. Yep. And you can see right now it's set on my Notorious. We're going to scroll down till it's highlighted on the model select. We're going to click the roller. And we're going to scroll down to an empty one, so we're on model 3. Alright, now let's name it. So we're going to scroll down to model renaming and select it. And then you just scroll. I like to put in all capitals because I'm old and blind. We're going to go over here to the X and click on it, just erasing the name model. Alright, so now we can scroll over and write out granite. Now one thing I noticed is the processor can be a little bit slow, so if you click it and try rolling right away to a next letter, it may put more than one letter. So best to select your letter, give it a second, and then go to the next letter. Alright, now we made the name. We'll scroll down. We're going to go to the check mark, select it. Now you have model select, granite. Let's get this bound now. We'll go to the main screen. Okay. Let's get your body off. And you want to open up your receiver box. Alright, now we got the receiver box opened, the old receiver removed, and we're going to be installing the Dumbo X6FG. So this is the one with the gyro, and I'll also show you how to turn that off and on depending on your application. Channel 1, you're going to want to put your steering servo. It'll be labeled here, positive wire in the middle, negative towards the right. Okay. Install that to channel 1. Channel 2 will be your ESC, same orientation. Alright, and this one also has a fan for the motor, which can plug into any channel, so we'll just use channel 3. Now we have it in the granite profile. Right there we have it in the granite profile, so we're ready to bind it. We'll make sure your transmitter isn't right beside it, but not too far away. Okay, and then we're going to power it on, and you're going to hold the button on the side for about 3 seconds till it starts flashing, like that. Then you wait for it to bind. There you go, it's solid now. Let's see if it actually bound. Yep, so that's working. This one's if you have the gyro, if the green light is on, then your gyro is turned off. To turn it on, you press the button 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. and it'll change to an amber yellow light. Also, yeah, so you now see the gyro's turned on. If your gyro is reversed and it's turning in the opposite direction that it should be, what you want to do is press it twice. It'll flash between red and yellow, and now it's reversed. So let's turn this up a bit, make sure we got the right way. Yeah, so we have it going the wrong way right now. So we're going to press it twice. Okay, now we have it facing the right way, and we can put this installed. The next thing you want to do, if you have a brushless system and your ESC is able to calibrate, has a calibration setup in your manual, is you want to do that now, because doing that will tell it your endpoints and your neutral points, and it'll just make setting it up in the future much easier. So for this one, to calibrate it, you hold the button and then switch it on. Most are pretty similar. So right now it's waiting for a neutral signal. A full throttle signal, you press it again. There we go. A full reverse, press it one last time. Perfect. And now it knows full throttle, it knows neutral, and knows reverse. Now that we have the receiver bound and the ESC calibrated, we're in the home stretch. Now we can set up our steering trim and our endpoints. So let's turn on the vehicle, might help. So on this Granite, the steering is reversed. So first thing we want to do is fix that. So we're going to go to our general menu, second page, and go to channel 1, which is our steering servo, and we're going to reverse that. See, now we got to turn the right way. Now we can set our trim. You can do that right from the main screen. Scroll down to the bar here. This is left and right bar, and you're going to want to turn your trim. I'll show it right here. See, it's turning. So you set that till your wheels are facing straight. Mine's pretty much straight. I may adjust it once I'm driving. Alright, so now we're going to set our endpoints. So I'm going to turn to the left. It stops about there, 85. So I'm going to scroll our menu this side. I'm going to lower that to 85. And we'll go to the right slowly until it seems like it's maxed out. And looks like about 94. So we'll go to this side and we'll lower this down to 94. Okay, so now we're going to do something a little bit more complicated, like setting up an accessory servo. So this is the 2-speed shift servo for an SCS6 Honcho. So right now this servo is plugged into channel 3, which would be up here on the remote. I personally like the shifting button down here by my thumb. That is channel 8. First thing we can do is reprogram that button to be on the channel 3. What we're going to do is we'll hit this to get into our menu, and we'll use the scroll wheel to go under general menu. And okay, so we're on the 8th page, which is the remapping, which is perfect. Channel 3, actually we're going to go channel 8. I want to control channel 3 on the receiver. and then we'll just switch this one over. So now channel 3 will control whatever's on channel 8. Now you'll see, press channel 8, it's now working channel 3. You can see that's shifting the servo way over because it's got way too much throw in it. And also when I'm pressing it, it goes one way and automatically lets go. What we want to do is we want that to stay held in position. So we're going to go back to right here, key type, and we're going to go to channel 8, and it's on inching right now, which means that it's like a temporary hold. So when you hold the button, it shifts one way. When you let go, it goes back. We want it to lock into position, so we'll click on that menu, scroll up to locking. Now when we press channel 8, it's holding into position. So first gear, second gear. But you can see the servo is still twisting over really bad because it's swinging way too much. We want to adjust that endpoints down. So we're going to scroll back up and go back to, there we go, page 6 of 8. Now we're going to scroll down to channel 8. Okay, and this is your 2 endpoints. Okay, forward and reverse on the endpoints. We're going to lower this number. Let's try by, say, 60%. Down 60%, so down 40%. And this one we're going to lower, not raise, we're going to lower to the same. Try 60%, then click. Okay, now that's set to swing at 60% of swing in each direction. So we'll try that out again now. Okay, better, but you see it's still twisting the servo a little bit. So we'll go back to it, try lowering it down to 50%. Okay, and try it again. Pretty good one side, the other side still a little too much, so we'll lower this down again. Try 50% each way. Pressing channel 8 again. Better, you get a little bit of flex when it's going this way. So we will lower the one side to say 45. There, so 45. Try that. There you go. Now you're getting full swing, so it's engaging your 2-speed fully without putting extra strain on your servo or the servo arm or the servo saver. Hope that gets you a good start in using this radio. There's lots of other features, winching modes, adjustments for the gyro, tank mode, all stuff you can get into with this remote that I haven't touched on in this video because I just want this to be a simple setup video, which ended up being a little more complicated than I hoped. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, put a comment underneath. Anything you think I'm doing wrong, let me know, because I am not perfect. So hope you enjoyed it, hope it helped. Have a great time out bashing. And we're setting it on channel, shit.